We are QOTD, and you are watching the daily recap show of QOTD. QOTD is the Question of the Day show, the only game show that lets you be on the air, and you can join us right here on the air by recording your own video answers to awesome daily questions.
And you can also join us by voting for your favorite answers to determine who makes it to the weekly Big Show Championship. That is on Thursdays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
We're going to show you how to make it on the air with us for Thursday's Big Show. And we're also going to take a look at one of our favorite fan answers to today's question, which has to do with banned substances in the library.
I see. Hey, everybody take a second. Click the button and subscribe, would you? Thanks a lot. That's all I had to say.
All right. Well, let's get to it. What is today's question of the day?
Drum roll.
Yes, please. Are some books so terrible they should be censored or banned?
Very good one. I feel like this one is also very topical, given a lot of like the news that's been happening recently.
That's a topical topic.
Yeah. Well, before we get into our own answers on this question, I think we can take a quick moment to recognize one of our early favorite fan answers, because we've been getting fan answers from across the world for this question. As I said, it's a very big topic. So what better time than now to take a look at one of our early favorites. So receiving the honor of Page Protector, we have McKaylee's answer.
I actually don't believe that some books are so terrible that they should be censored or banned. I'm a huge book nerd, and I fully believe that if you don't like a book, don't read it. You don't have to buy it, you don't have to read it, you don't have to support it, but others might want to read it and buy it and support it. So we should just leave that for them, and everybody can read what they like on their own time.
Wow. Free choice in the marketplace of ideas.
Yeah. How are you going to know it's terrible if you can't read it? And how are you going to get other people to agree that it's terrible if they can't read it? You see?
Yeah,
we need it to be haters.
Authority, right? People that we trust to read these things and filter it out and make sure that we're not reading anything that's going to, damage our delicate sensibilities, like the children that we are. Yeah.
Kaylee was talking about supporting the book, but I don't think it has to be a matter of supporting the book or not. What can we learn from it? That's more my point. I think it's important to read about things that are maybe sensitive or use sensitive language or take us back to a time where people spoke in a way that is totally unacceptable now. But we have to learn from things, right?
Yeah, but Trish, if you don't mind me asking, like on the internet now, there's all this misinformation and disinformation and things which are designed to influence and get us to buy cigarettes or whatever it is. And we're okay banning that kind of thing because it's intended to cause harm. But we could certainly say the same thing about a lot of books. So either we should be banning books in certain cases where they're bad for us, or we should just allow the internet to float free and again, become a free marketplace of ideas. So where do you stand on that? Are you for the free internet too?
No.
Oh,
interestingly, I'm not.
I'm
totally one-sided on this.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I just don't think books have the same impact as the internet does these days. And I guess we know books front to back in a way that we don't know the internet and its full capabilities just yet.
That's a good detail.
You're taking the point of view that books haven't had a lot of influence. I gotta question that comment. Nothing has been more influential than books. Nothing.
I just don't know where it stops. I don't know if, for those of you fans who watched my announcement video, I was talking about a group of parents in Kansas that were trying to ban Charlotte's Web. And it was because of themes of death and talking animals.
I think that's what it is. It's that books you've already accepted in a fiction book that it is a fictional story. No one's trying to tell you that pigs actually can talk. They're saying within the walls of these pages they can. So I guess that's where the misinformation part. It's you already know that none of this is real.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that does raise the interesting point of we have some books that might have get their facts from different sources. And so I think we still kind of see a lot of that misinformation stuff. And so then the question then becomes, how do you battle, if we have like the lack of censoring or banning of books, how do we then combat the misinformation that appears in those? And also, like, if we learn from this, if we have these books around and we're not doomed to repeat history, what happens if people read those books and then they take it upon themselves to like what if they don't exactly learn from the lessons in that book?
We kind of need
to still kind of run into the problem
for books. That's what I'm hearing you say. Yeah, I agree.
The little red or yellow stickers based on how true it is.
Yeah, Charlotte or Pinocchio's. Animals don't talk.
Exactly. I think we've got the question settled. We put the stickers on the titles. We put them in fun places to like make some little little puns or fun titles to the books. I think that's how I would do it. Well, we have obviously a lot of really great thoughts on this question. A really great discussion was just had about this topic, but it is not the only question you can answer. And with that, I will let Reed take it away. Oh, read books.
Yeah. This one's all about me, so I'm taking charge. But let's go over some of the QOTD answer leaders this week, starting with the top 3 answers for Friday's question. If money were no object, what would be your dream job?
I'm living it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Both the no money part and the dream part. So on Saturday, our question of the day was even more significant, which is like, how do you make the perfect cup of coffee? We actually have had some really great answers to this. And I love these kind of life hack questions. Is it going to be French press or cold brew or drip or whatever? The most important decision that we make each day is how are you going to make that cup of coffee? There are some really great answers, some really fresh ones too. And there are 3 top answer leaders so far this week, but the week is young.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I can't think of a better question to tackle on a Monday morning or talk about on a Monday morning. Next, we have the top 3 answers for Sunday's question, which was if you could choose your last meal, what would you have to eat? We have a lot of really great meals. I would personally eat any of the meals that the fan answers are talking about. And I've cited each of these 3 answers, and I can absolutely endorse them.
Well, mac and cheese is one of them that I heard.
Yes, it is. So we've just gone through the total of the other questions that you can answer. And so we wanted to take another moment to highlight another one of our favorites out of these 3 questions. Because once again, what better time than now? So receiving the honor of most valuable vocation for his answer to Friday's question, which was if money were no object, what would your dream job be? We have Sam's answer.
I honestly have no idea how much like zookeepers and people that work at like with animals at the zoo make, but I feel like that would be a pretty awesome job to have because you're just like hanging out with animals that people are paying to see like for a living every single day. And you're probably becoming like super tight with them. So that sounds fun to me. I think I would be a zookeeper.
So what made me laugh about this one is, I don't know if you noticed, but he's a microbiology major at UCLA. And so he is going to spend the rest of his life taking care of animals, but they're just going to be teeny tiny little tiny animals.
He's like, I want to hang out with the big boys.
That's right. Well, fans, you've got 3 days left to submit your own answers for your very own chance to appear on our Thursday Big Show. That's a super fun finale hosted by Keith, JJ, Reed, and I, where we go over the best of the best videos of the entire week. It's every Thursday at 8:30 a.m. on YouTube, Twitch, and right here at beyondtheair.com.
Yes, to record your answer for that big show, you can go to beyondtheair.com and click the orange record button under the 24/7 live game stream. Remember, you have all week to answer today's question or any of this week's other questions to tell us about your dream job, tell us your opinions on banning books or censoring books, and for your chance to join us on the air.
And while you're over there at beyondtheair.com, let me give you a little hint. You can play the guess and bid game as well as doing all the other things. There's lots of stuff to do, but when you play the guess and bid game, that's where you're bidding stars on the videos that you think are going to win. And then as they move up the leaderboard, so do you. It's another way of showing up on the air because you show up in the daily recap show like Mary and Zach right here. And it's a lot of fun.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us this morning, and a special thank you to everybody who has already watched, voted, and recorded answers so far. We are QOTD and Beyond the Air signing off, and we will see you on TV.
Bye, everyone.
I read books. You guys kill me.
It's fundamental.